All right. Hi, everyone. This is Daisy here, aka Professional Head Priestess. And I just wanted to give a message here regarding Donald Trump as president. And this is not such a bad thing. Plus, coding power contest. So, you guys just know that Donald Trump has just become president. Now, some of you guys knew that this was already going to happen. Some of you guys cannot believe that they did the unthinkable. Some of you guys are wondering when this is going to stop. Some of you are wondering if is there like any reprimand, you know, in situations like this. Some of you guys are wondering, about karma. Some of you guys understand why the situation happened, etc. I would say the biggest thing right now is not even to worry about like the fact that Donald Trump is president, because on several levels he's going to be led through several congressional, senatorial, judicial, legislative, etc., executive loopholes, breakdowns, etc., that continue to keep him out of power. Um, and will continue to keep him having to fill out document after document and then investigation after investigation, and they've exposed their network. But what they did not expect to happen was space to get exposed and then for spell work to come out, which I'm going to be able to show you guys how to take, your hand in control after you have seen all this stuff happen on my channel and you've seen it in your lives and in your community. So now there comes like a funny, situation wherein they know that they are going to make America great again. And I think that you should give them the opportunity to do that. And this is how they're going to do that, because they're going to have to end cyborgia, right? And they're going to have to come to reason because all the food is going to continue to poison them. Our glycemic gland, we're just going to call that. It's already been called. You already see it happening. But oh, come on, we've been here for years. But several versions of you have left. Even if you look in Civil War photos, people don't look the same then as they did now. Versions have come and gone, right? Right? And this is why certain people in their face in this reality causes certain things, because their image, is has an element of time to it. You were in a different place in time. You, right, exist in different continuums. He's gonna have to end up uh, uh, facing several levels of forces that are all over the place. Individuals on their own level, they heard about my channel, they've seen, they've already organized. I already told you guys it's going to be a cold winter, what they're going to do. For the most part, the social system is solidified, but they are going to be kicking people off HUD, SSI, et cetera, right? So there's a great time for you guys to go to school, et cetera, et cetera. We've been talking about this for the longest time. Now is your time to like move up, have a job, things like that. Because of a lot of the things that they've done and because of all who they're around and the fact that it's only 4 years, and because of what's going to be happening in the next few days, weeks, which they're going to bring out in regards to information that they found, investigations, et cetera, they are going to pinpoint several of them as a part of a specific type of mechanism in the United States of America that has no ability to operate in a space of power. But then again, they are also facing the other natural, wherein they were playing with the floating point technology that has brought down now a specific physics structure, a wormhole vortex portal and vortex, a vortal and a portex, right? With molecular layers all entwined that are bringing trigonal times octagonal type chemical structures. Wow, that's very intense, right? So they're gonna then have to battle against that chemical demon that they've invoked, right? And then they get the body now supervised. As they're continuing to battle through all of the congressional things happening, what's happening on the local level, the fact that they can unravel that, the fact that they will have to go through several thousands of levels of court cases and documents and cases and charges and all this other stuff. And then again, the other natural right behind that, right? There's going to have to be a point where America is locked and solidified into core principles and values that they can't shake or move around. And then they want to be around us, right? So at the end of the day, they're going to see a cultural war, right? Which is going to separate the white man from the white man. And whites want to separate from what they know as whiteness to begin with. So don't really worry too much about, what they're going to be doing. They're already doing it, right? It's stopping. Don't worry too much about how far it's going. It's they already know it to stop. because they were looking for mother, now we're here, right? So now they've seen the other natural where they've invoked chaos, vortexes, portals of energy that they have to deal with still in each layer and each molecular force, twist, turn, each synthesis, each creation of cells, destruction of cells, each process, etc., comes with a body that they have to then battle in the reality. So it doesn't really matter what they're doing with Donald Trump. They watch my channel, they already know what it is. They saw that man from Halliburton die right in front of them. They wonder how bad it can get for them. They know the more that they keep on going, it's done. They've all reported. It should just stop. They're going to now also handle the karmic that is Kamala Harris. You're going to watch them for attempting to run for president and think that she was not going to get exposed creating this and creating other situations and lying and causing drama. And they're going to use that to start another type of windbush, right? So these are the things that you guys need to just be prepared for. Politically, what can they do and what can they start? If you don't let yourself get in proximity to that, then you'll be okay for the most part. Yeah, because they already know poisons will come, chaos will come, damnation will come, Trump or not. That's still going to keep on happening. Yeah, right, right. That's not going to stop. And then to get off that chemical server that they got put on and to not have food taste like rancid acids and sulfates in your mouth, they are going to do the work. And this is where Codingpowers come in. Because I'm going to start giving out kernel modules that I develop. And I'm going to start giving out binary files that I develop. And you guys will be able to enhance your TTY. The more you do specific challenges, you sneak into them house that want to go play games and start. You want to go play with Chiong, you know what to go do. You want to go play with bone grafts and playing like that, you know exactly what to do. Especially after what they did in the community. So I feel like you know what to do. It's going to just be here publicly. People will know what to do with it. And I know who's going to be activating it or not. So it doesn't really matter. You want to play in Arduino? Arduino? You want to play in Arduino? I'll give you something to enhance that Arduino. You want to play with, um, yeah, file extensions, extended and double extended and triple extended floating point precision. How far can that actually go? What are you talking about, right? You want to play in those realms, then let me help you, and you know what to do. And there's some that they already know they can't get involved. They're just gonna watch you go shine. Good. Now you know why you're here. You want to be able to get on the internet and play games. Let me help you with that. Well, 30% of it has to go to the community, or fixing the farm you want to go play with in India, or healing the family that you want to go and play with because their daughter is now sick from your clunkla nonsense that you want to go embed in her body because you're delusional. Because they're going to go to war with each other. I remember them from the Navy, this and this and that. And then they're getting sick. You think the planet's going to like maintain for that? They knew what happened the first round. So that's why, yeah, we couldn't find this, we couldn't find that. We rated everybody. It's leaving the planet. Coca turning into rat poison right before your eyes. That's real hocus pocus. It can get worse. You guys saw this with these license plates. It can get worse with the hocus pocus. So you can either have peace and quiet when this computer comes in the revolution, right? Or you can just have havoc and warfare. We can just get started now because I'm getting it started every day. There's near not a system that won't touch you. Right outside this galaxy, in this reality, something disastrous and ghastly has arrived. He has taken form because you guys wanted to play. It's been going on now, happening now. It's going into hyperdrive. Why? Because people on the planet activate it. I'm wondering, like, what? Okay, yeah, really now more. Yeah, and then Not being able to live in an environment with it not working against you, the sun against you, the wind against you, air. You could become allergic to air. There's diseases you can't drink water, or air kills you. Wow, those type of genetic mutations I could code in a text file and save. That's it for your whole bloodline. That's the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is DNA damage. So they have to make a choice. Coding Power Hour to go handle the karmic. That's a great thing. Yeah, go deal with Kamala and all them. Her whole regime, people leaving back and forth, messiness, getting started. Look at Donald. He's tired. He doesn't even know what he's going to do, but he's just happy to have money again and not have to like fathom EBT constantly. Still paperwork and drama and chaos and nonsense going on. They've shown their hand, period, in America. Seek and they're going to find. Chaos, they will, though. So that's why I say I don't think, for the most part, you guys should be worried about Donald Trump's presidency. I feel like, for the most part, they know what they should be doing. They know what's going to be happening because they've activated the other natural, right? So let's move forward. People are going to be getting their kernel modules. They're going to be working. Right? Just breathe. They want catastrophe. Just don't let that chemical entity come around you. Let people say this. Don't let that come around you. People need to get into that physics. That's not even going to be happening. These hosts that it's a parade in a game. The first thing that they're going to do is make a database of OnlyFans and be sending it to your kid's school to play with CPS. Oh, okay, right. The second thing that they're going to be doing, all this, your kids running around and you females think it's cute that your sons are wrapped up in street warfare and chaos. They're going to be putting you on lists and databases. No more EBT since he wants to run the streets. I have other kids. They don't care. They're making America great again. They're cutting off all the hood rats. A lot of us, they'll look on paper like, you don't get it that much. Oh, okay. A lot of you guys, that's a sign. They're going to make you go back to work. Oh, I can't walk. I can't do this. I can't do that. You have 8 appointments left, and that's it. So get better by then. Yeah. Well, I have gout in my foot. Well, you're going to make America great again, and they have to fund it. They know what they were doing. Talking about Handmaid's Tale. What the fuck are you talking about? OnlyFans house is increasing. That's going to increase with hoes that wanted to play with IC3. They have all your addresses and emails and phone numbers. Surprise. Right now you have led yourself to doom and damnation. How's that? Because you fell in love with treachery. They are making America great again. You guys are not seeing the greatness in all of this. Every single time, they just walk right past us. Share your lineage is still here on this planet. Show you right. Rats have to leave. Yeah. Well, let it be a time for you to reflect and know yourself. They're talking about food and stuff like that. Donald Trump makes one move towards the cartel. That's it internationally. Everyone will stop giving food. They've planted in their own countries. We can just bottle everything, have bigger businesses here, spread and distribute. Done. Oh, yeah, that's true, right? You only have potatoes and a few carrots. So understand the game. And then, oh, yeah, we can remember that's why they were in a mad dash to accumulate people's farm and play. And because they knew that this time would come, period. Period. Let it continue, right? So in the most honorable way I could say it, get more sophisticated in your awareness of what time we're going to be in. They think that they're going to keep on playing more games, play with the police, all that stuff. How? And the police are that they can easily get clippity clapped. It's done. They won't be able to stop it. Says who? How can you find? You can't even find it. How are you gonna stop something you can't find? What login? The password changes based on what I want it to be. You have that in your TTY. Put it in your kernel module. They will do the unthinkable to get out of the karma for what they created. or what they watched or didn't speak up about or now finding out about, only few people are going to be able to get into that race. And they know what they need to do. So let's move forward. Okay? You guys, you'll be fine. Let them keep on bringing chaos here. We're getting new anatomy, two bodies against the drum and the bullshit. Sustenance and be sustained. A full presidency, Donald Trump, he won't make it. A full presidency, he won't make it. No. And then JD Vance, they're gonna run him through so many things because his wife in India, and what they got started in a lot of nonsense on that side of the Republican Party. They're just gonna keep on running them through a bunch of hoops and drama and talking about the Supreme Court. Wow. Okay. They need chemicals. They need this. They need that. That's getting turned off. And the chemical spiral servo, let it be now. You guys already see it. You see the explosions happening. You see the chemical recalls. You see the shortages. That's not going to last. It won't last at all. They'll need chemicals. They'll need us. That's just them, period. And I'm glad that this happened for them to realize, like, okay, good. So now you see what can get turned off in front of you, right? Okay, great. What else can we turn off? Look what happened with Tesla. All their cars got broken, recalls left and right. Hella shit getting started. They have to move. Businesses shutting down. They already showed you their infrastructure was already weak because they went to go play games. Let them keep on playing. Where they think that there's a world where they're going to be playing with black and brown people. People found out their game. Oh, you get a coding language. You get this. You get to work at their companies and that. Blah, blah, blah. People found out about the coding language. It's just you get to rename something that they already played with. What now? Yes, things will lead you to ruin if you let them. Just don't let it. Just don't let it go that far. Don't let it fester at all. You end up getting what you want. It's still cleanup. They're about to do that. All these ratchets in office, they're going to handle it. These Spanish women, I'm telling you, the men, well, especially after what just happened in Mexico, yeah, because it's going to be a continuous thing internationally, period. They were already preparing for them to play. So with the chemical server, I'm just like, I'm not surprised that they did that. I just wanted to give you guys some solace because I saw the magic that they were casting around it. Like, it doesn't even need to be all that. They had a presidency. Yeah, they caused chaos, but for the most part, that got nipped in the bud hella quickly. A lot of them went to jail. Hella shit got started. That's not going to stop. Sheriffs going to jail, all this other stuff. Those cases and charges been going. And if you're really not careful, something disastrous could end up happening. You lose all your power in an instant. Something vicious ends up coming upon you. It ends up inverting your reality. You get split up into 18 different like hellholes and dungeons. In each one of them, you get fucking unraveled. You find out that a new regime will come in immediately. You all have to get out of your office. They're turning everything around, firing everyone. You're all going to jail. They will just put you in jail, and that's it. You can't even come in and out. They did that before. It'll happen again. Their plan to play and start this and this and that got thwarted, and it's going to keep on getting thwarted with this computer. Their plots and plans to play with me have gotten thwarted. They found out I have documents that I didn't that just really will really start something really vicious. Now they're getting exposed for Borgia Cycloncla. Imagine all these women in America, even in Republican Party. You married who? Oh, that's what she does. She's going over there for long weekends to her father's house. Yeah. Oh no. Yeah, yeah. You don't know what can get started in America for you. You don't know what could be the talk of your town. Trust me. You don't know the cultural wars that the white community is going to have to fight in battle. And we don't have to be involved in it because we're eating seafood, and that's something that we're going to be rectifying in this whole 2024 election nonsense. Because that's what you guys go fathom to be under the sea in Donald Trump type energy to go capture and gather and then go sit in front of karmics who are demons and yokai eating seafood, which is spell work. Right. So I say that to say the people that are going to have the most problem is the karmic. That's being set now. They already know. Yeah, that's actually, yeah, you can't. The people have to get out of jail, period. Period. Yeah, they still have time to like, you don't know what can happen in the next few days. Kamala Harris, with all of them and people pressuring her and everything to just get things done and just move, move, move and get hella treaties and hella stuff done. You don't know what they can do. And it's going to get started. You really have no clue. Right. Right. So you guys know this is something that, you know, they bring around to create chaos. Now they know how chaos is going to be coming to them. All across the board, it's just done. You saw their hand the first, second, third, fourth time. There's going to be a solution or rectification period. It has to be. It's just really done. Yeah. And then the farms. Agriculture can just stop. Agriculture can just stop. Already, you guys see at Trader Joe's, they were selling a type of basil that didn't have any taste or any fragrance. Right? Imagine your farm just getting hit like that. Israel's talking about that now. We did that like 6, 7 months ago. Perfect. Yeah. Yeah. Fights and battles and pharmacy chaos. Yeah. Because you wanted to play in Palestine. Just know that. You're not going to have any peace. You should already know that. They thought it was going to be the Wild Wild West. They're still being watched and set up. What the fuck are you talking about? It's going into overdrive. Yeah, they had several meetings and had hella conversations. If that happens, we're just gonna blitz and just go into overdrive. You'll just get put through hella hoops, paperwork, all kinds of stuff. By the time you know it, the judge has to say yes. Because look what got started around him. Period. And that's what's just gonna end up happening. They're all gonna get themselves together and handle it. Because now they find out about this whole Handmaid's Tale nonsense and this bullshit that they had gotten started, and they can't believe that Donald Trump got elected again. Okay, so that means that this shit with Daisy can happen to like everybody, right? Where they play with that technology and play games. They got Katanji Brown on the Supreme Court. What is she gonna do? Right? Sonia Sotomayor, what is she gonna do? A bunch of black justices. What are they gonna do? Let's get started. A bunch of black judges that went to go play with spell work and running their mouth. Come on now, right? How many times are you gonna try? Like, how many times are you gonna set yourself up? But you can't set us up. So they will then have to come clean and then remember, gather all the rats to restore their name, to restore their power in a time of seriousness, in order to not look like a fool the second, third, and fourth time that they lost the first time, right? Playing games or starting something. And do you see once again how this is going to be a great thing for America? Bitch, you're messy. So it's finally coming out and all exposed. So now here we have a solution. Right. Right.